Hello there.
And welcome back to the Progress Paradigm. Our focus today is again Netflix's Star Trek Discovery. During this video, I'll be focusing on the pros and cons of the political message of Discovery's first season. Just to be clear, this video does contain spoilers for the first season of Discovery, but hopefully that doesn't astonish you too much. So without further delay, let's get to it. Each series of Star Trek has, in its own unique way, presented a progressive and utopian vision for the future of humanity. Take, for example, the way that the original series provided a contrast to the Cold War paranoia and racial tensions of the 1960s by presenting the Federation as a diverse, utopian society, a positive future that humanity could strive toward. Or how Voyager time and again emphasised the importance of remaining loyal to higher values and principles and setting aside differences, even in times of adversity. Consistently, the Star Trek franchise sees the values of the Federation tested by different individuals, groups, or situations that pressurise those values. In Discovery's case, this pressure is applied first by the Klingons and then by the repressive and fascistic Terran Empire. Both the Klingons and the Terrans advocate cultural purity and greatly fear embracing the equality and diversity that the Federation is so committed to. It's easy to see the similarities between the likes of T'Kuvma, Lorca and Empress Georgiou, and real-life leaders past and present who have also advocated similar beliefs. There is also a wider parallel here with the ongoing struggles present in many societies today, between political groups concerned with protecting the identity of a particular culture or nation, and those advocating the need to embrace increased cultural diversity and change. Ultimately, Discovery sees the progressive values of the Federation triumph over the narrower and more hostile ideologies of the Klingons and the Terrans. In this sense, the show clearly continues the modern trend of television shows advocating liberal political values and showing these values triumphing over others. There is nothing inherently wrong with this, but the show represents the struggle between progressive values and others as a simple black and white, good versus evil dichotomy, where the division between right and wrong is clear and obvious. The Federation and its liberal values are the good guys, the Klingons and the Terrans and their tyrannical ideologies are the bad guys. But in reality, life is rarely this straightforward, and not everyone who opposes liberal values is an evil tyrant. The show, like many others before it, doesn't replicate the nuance of the debate between the need for cultural protection and preservation against cultural diversity and evolution. The politics of Discovery extend beyond the on-screen action. The diversity of the main cast deserves praise for its positive portrayal of underrepresented groups that have negative stereotypes attached to them. The lead character is a transgender black woman. We have Georgiou and Tyler, who are both Asian. Tilly, who it is implied during the series may have a form of OCD and or Asperger's, while Stamets and Hugh form a very pleasant on-screen, same-sex romantic relationship. Nonetheless, another minor criticism is that since Discovery and the Star Trek universe in general are set in a future where humanity has moved past racism, homophobia, sexism and pretty much all other forms of intolerance, the unique struggles that this very diverse cast of characters would experience in the present day are not explored in any great detail in the show. But on the other hand, this does stop the show from becoming overtly politically correct, and since the characters don't make a big deal of their own diverse backgrounds, it helps the show give the viewers a genuine and honest representation of what Federation society would actually look like. In summary, Discovery's commitment to showing liberal and progressive values both on and off the screen, triumphing over more hateful ideologies, and offering a parallel to contemporary society should be praised, with the only caveat being that the show may be guilty of oversimplifying the debate between liberalism and other values into a good-evil dichotomy. Thanks for watching the Progress Paradigm, and see you again soon.
On the trail